Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I am so excited to share this incredible code that I have discovered through my process right now that is basically a amazing opportunity to expand your energy fully into receptivity and to aligning yourself with more of your wildest dreams and everything that you have been shown to receive, to build, to accomplish on your path as a light being. So, what's really interesting about this is it's basically like entering sideways into living your life and aligning yourself and becoming an energetic portal for receiving miracles and materializations or manifestations. What's really interesting about this is, for a very long time, for decades now, right, the collective consciousness has had access to the law of attraction work, that kind of material, manifestation techniques, affirmations, all of this, right? Well, I have discovered a cheat code through living my own experience. And this all has to do with my process of establishing coherence in my field, meaning that my mind, my body, my heart and emotions, and my energy, my soul, all of it is aligned so that I can live as my fullest potential. When we start to realize and embody and commit or devote ourselves to living in coherence every day, meaning that we are devoted fully to living and being our highest frequency self every day, changing the patterns and the behaviors, shifting them, changing our diet, our sleep habits, what kind of media and content we are taking in, right? Making sure that we are tending to our inner magical child that wants to play and have fun, in addition to our inner ancient wisdom keeper that is, disciplined, or we say devoted, right? Motivated, or we say inspired to be responsible and to hold and maintain the reality together, right? All of this is a lot. So I have discovered the cheat code to manifestation, and it is simply opening your energy, shifting your perspective. When you look at all the things you have to do to invest in your light and build your light, it's a lot, right? Like, if I documented the hours it takes me every day to make my green juices for the week. And then the next day, I'm making meals for the week, right? So we talk about meal prep, juicing, making my cold brew coffee. Like, I do everything from home, making my kale chips. Like, this shit takes a long time. It's labor intensive. It's a lot of energy that I have to continually invest in myself, in my health, in my vitality to bring forth my highest light into my community. When I'm in my highest light, I'm receiving the downloads and the codes, the transmissions to share with you all. My frequency is on point for my sessions and my work with people. Like, it's so easy to read the field and be present for them, right? Because I'm being present for myself. And all of this came about with the lifestyle adaptations that I have had to make in order to succeed as a bus driver, because I'm responsible for transporting children. I'm responsible for hauling around a 26,000-pound hunk of metal that is 40 feet long and navigating it. The aerodynamics of it, right? Like, through narrow neighborhood streets and on freeways. And that requires presence. Presence requires vitality. So that means I had to shift my sleep schedule entirely to be able to get up at 4:30 in the morning and have the ability to be tapped in and aware at like 6:30 in the morning for others, right? Then I realized, okay, so not only the sleep, I need more living foods. I need to consume more light, which means that I need to invest more time in my process. Like I shared, juicing, making kale chips, prepping meals for the week, like all of this stuff. I also make my own version of like corn nuts. So I have like a nice little protein snack with garbanzo beans, or chickpeas, where I roast them in the oven. And then I have like, another little protein snack during the day, so that I am constantly getting protein and living light through the juices, all of this kind of stuff. And when I was first starting this at the very beginning, I was like, fuck, this is so much to do. I'm tired. I just want to lay down. I want to lay and like put my feet up. And universe is like, you will. But let's look at your energy right now. Let's look at your perspective right now. And then the words were, instead of, oh my God, I have so much I have to do, and this takes so much, the words were, I get to do this. I get to do this. And when I tell you the ripple effect at a quantum level that this has had on my energy field, on my ability to manifest on a daily level, materialize daily, everything aligning so perfectly and smoothly for me, because instead of being bogged down by the to-do list or putting my enjoyment and my pleasure after I accomplish all the things, because you start to realize the things you have to accomplish never fucking end. So then you're in this trap of coming last, and then you get resentful and bitter, and it doesn't work. You're all sphinctered up, your energy's in a knot, you know, and you're heavy and you're shut down. Your entire field is shut down. So by making this sacred pivot, this is the freedom of perception. This is the freedom of choice. I get to do this. These are all the things I've always dreamed of anyway, of making all my own superfood snacks and green juices and juicing again. And you're saving money too by doing it yourself, but you're choosing to invest in your light. And the immediate results from that, of the universe feeding back into you, is incredible. I have never had this level of immediate response, immediate alignment, everything going so smoothly for me, everything working out, because I have shifted from the taskmaster, should head, to-do list, grunt, grind energy of, I get to do this. I'm so privileged to do this. I'm so fortunate to be able to do this for myself. I have the knowledge, the recipes, the ingredients, right? I'm doing it all on a budget. I'm being economical, and I'm investing in my energy. It is unbelievable, except that I'm living it, so it is believable. And when I realized that this was a transmission for you all was after I talked to a beloved sister, another soul family tribe member who's also a way shower. And I was sharing with her how I had to overcome this hurdle of perception, of being bogged down by how big my to-do list is every day. And I'm only sharing what I have to do for my body to maintain high levels of energy to be present with everybody. I'm not even talking about laundry, cleaning the dishes, cleaning the apartment. I like a clean space because the clutter starts to affect my energy. I start to get anxious. It's too compacted. I feel constrained and tight. So all of the chores on top of that, and the litter boxes and feeding the cats and all the things to maintain and sustain my reality. So here is my prompt to you. Are you looking at all of this as annoying or an inconvenience or a pain in the ass? Or are you shifting to look at it as like, oh my gosh, I get to do this. I get to do this. I am free to invest in myself. I am free to arrange my living situation how it pleases me. I am free to bring more pleasure into every aspect of what I'm doing. And that so-called minute shift in perception, opens up your field. Your entire energetic field is no longer shut down, locked, blocked, twisted, or distorted. You are fully open and in alignment. You are saying to your universe, yeah, give it to me. I want it all. I am open to receive. So, in my observation and seeing this now happen through Soul Family and my clients, I am mind blown, because this is the ultimate cheat code to then receiving everything you've ever dreamed and desired. And I shared on a different podcast transmission that now I have the opportunity to own a home. That's a lifelong dream, to have a home. And with all the hurdles, the economy, the cost of living, all this bullshit, that they have made it seem difficult when it's all energy at the end of the day, right? So over a month now, almost 2 months now, I get to do this, has made everything like butter. So this is the cheat code. Instead of affirmations and all of this, no, just open your energy field. You get to do this. You get to set the tone of your day. You get to establish the boundaries between pleasure and work and decide how it's going to go for you. You get to choose. how you're going to invest your energy, how much you're going to give to other people, what types of people. You're no longer going to just be around, takers, right? You're going to be in more of a reciprocal reality with others. They can meet you on this level. So it's really a rising up out of the darkness of our being, of our consciousness, by the I get to do this. And when you start saying that and implementing it, you get more and more and more things that you get to do that are joyous to you, that are pleasurable to you, that before you felt like you didn't have enough time. The perception of time was distorted. So I really look forward to hearing how this works for you, what you start observing in your experience, how others respond to you, how your entire reality opens up to you with so much ease and effortlessness because you are aligning yourself with it. You are fully opening access to your reality. And this, you become a walking portal of manifestation, materialization, miracles, and receptivity. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you love this. I cannot wait to hear, because it is so much fun to see then how the reality becomes moldable like clay because you have opened yourself to it. Wishing you an amazing experience, amazing experience. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I have sessions available for 50% off for the one-to-ones. We meet live on Zoom. I am here to assist you in navigating this so that you no longer feel fragmented. It is all about coherence now, all about coherence. And there are many cheat codes in your own chart and your lifestyle, mindset, all of it, to assist you to just make a couple tweaks and adjustments here and there to be in full coherence. And you will feel more energized, more joyous, more connected, more capable, more magical than ever before. So we don't need the affirmations and all of this work to align. No, we just open our energy. Just open your energetic field. Open your heart and watch what happens. I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Much love.